Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? The name's Steffi, and welcome back to another episode of Bravely Default for the Nintendo 3DS. Right, it's been a little while since we last done an episode of this. Yeah, that's just because my upload schedule's been a little out of whack recently, so we are back. Okay, right, so today's objective this episode is to get the King Caldisla back to his castle. And then from there, we're moving on to the next section of the game. Right, so to go over the party pretty quickly, we have Tiz at a level 4 Freelancer, and yes, at level 3 Black Mage, and Ringabel and Adia at level 1 Knight. So for Tiz, we're going to keep her as a Freelancer for the time being. And yes, once she reaches level 4 Black Mage, we're going to switch over to White Mage to get her that up to level 4 and kind of just jump between the two for now. Ringabel's going to stay as a Knight for the unseeable future, and Adia is going to be a Knight for one level to get her first long-term support ability. Alright, so apart from that, I hope everyone's doing well, so let's get going. But before that, what button is it? It's F9, that's right. Before that, we have a Nerende update. So, we have a level 1 accessory shop, we have the Venture badge, very nice. Okay, let's see, what's level 2? So we got the Smiley badge, let me think. Do we want... Okay, what do we want to go for next? I think we want to go for... Let's see, we don't need the compound shop just yet. We don't need the combat item shop just yet. Cake parts could be quite useful to have. Valley parts could be useful to have. We could start working on hill parts. In fact, is there any... I don't think we need that just yet. Let's start working on a trader level 1. Yeah, just put level 1 into every shop. That's going to take 15 minutes. Yeah, if we keep an eye on that, we might actually be able to get 2 upgrades. We might be able to get 2 upgrades. There we go. We might be able to get 2 upgrades this episode, maybe. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's doing fine. And here we are, back at Caldisla already. Yeah, it's all cool. Alright, quickly let's take him back to his royal quarters. And then we'll see what happens afterwards. So we are going to the next area after this called Ansheim. Yeah, which is a pretty cool area. So yeah, so we are done in Caldisla for now.
The kingdom of Caldisla owes you all a vast debt. I thank you from my heart of hearts. You, more than anyone, Tiz. A nightmare was visited upon you and your home, and still you rose up to defend ours.
Yep.
I'm certain your feats have earned Owen a peaceful rest.
Hopefully.
If
That deserves
you
it.
are willing, I would gladly see you take up his sword. Will you continue to keep this land safe, son?
You honor me, Your Highness, but I cannot accept.
Because we have bigger and bigger fish to fry.
Yes, that I'll join her on her journey.
Caldisla shall be poorer for losing you. Know that you will ever have a
The tutorial island is over and done with.
The Eternian airship.
Now we have
is
the big
yours
bad
to
world
use
to
as you will.
explore.
Take it with my blessing.
Nice.
There's not a man in the kingdom able to pilot it anyway.
Except one.
I leave the matter of that horrible chasm to you. I have faith you'll see it unmade.
Yep.
May the crystals keep you in your journey.
There we go then. I wonder what caused the chasm in the first place, huh? Anyway, there is one little thing I forgot to do, and that is I want to give Tiz a brand new secondary job command. So we're going to go to abilities, we're going to go to job command, and we're going to go to chivalry. The reason why is because we get access to a nice little ability called Stomp, which is going to be our main damage dealing ability for the foreseeable future. So we deal damage to 1.25 times that of a conventional attack. However, your physical defense and magic defense will decrease by 25% for 2 turns. The lower limit for physical defense and magic defense to rank by defense. Now, again, like Strong Strike, which is a monk ability which doubles our attack power of the conventional attack, but has a 50% attack rate, if we are running through the enemies and killing them all in one turn, then the minus 25% to our physical and mental defense, well, magic defense, sorry, should not be a problem whatsoever. Alright, just trying to see if we want to buy anything else. Nope, we're going to keep our money for the next group of shops that's about to appear soon. We got all the white magic, black magic here, we do not need to worry. But you know what we will do, however, before we move on, let's spend one more night at the inn with Owen's dad. One more night of remembrance. I don't think we get a scene here. No, we don't. Well, that's just done. Let's get this done. Onwards to bigger and brighter horizons. But before we do that, let's do a quick little save. Yes, it is the beginning of a new adventure. And away we go then. Okay, do we get any party talk? Nope. Okay, so we have to head south to the airship. That's fine. Now, I wouldn't mind doing some fights on the way there. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Seems I've found a reason to come along.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, my ladies, all you need do is simply speak the word, and I shall whisk you off to the very ends of existence.
And you're really sure that wasn't just a fluke before?
Rest assured, my dear, I never fail to properly escort a lady.
Oh, shiver. Literally and figuratively.
Agnes, will you tell us why they were chasing you?
Yeah, come on. Things about time we got the truth now.
Are a branch of the Eternian forces. The Duchy of Eternia has put forth an agenda of anti-crystalism.
Anti-crystalism?
Yep.
A new way of thinking, based upon the idea of a society no longer dependent upon the crystals. It brands the crystal
Sounds like
orthodoxy
real
as a
life at this
heretic
point in
faith,
time.
and the Vestals its minions. It was the philosophy I was raised upon. When the chasm appeared, every one of the Eternian forces was given the order to capture the Vestals. They said the Vestals and the crystals they tend were the sinkholes caused.
Ooh.
That's not possible! Agnes has been fighting this whole time to fix what happened to Narende.
I know. I'm sorry. You've nothing to apologize for.
All of this paints the Duchy in a suspicious light, don't you think? Perhaps they know more of the chasm's true cause than they let on.
Possible.
I cannot imagine we've seen the last of them.
Oh,
If
definitely
you wish
not.
to go,
Probably not.
do it now. I'll not blame you.
I'm staying with you. I just told the king as much.
I'm in as well. I need to see for myself whether my people are right or wrong.
And playing escort is my job. I'll not cede it to anyone.
Ring a bell forever, the ladies'
None of
man.
you listen to reason. This is so exciting, Anya. You're finally headed back to the Wind Crystal side. Yes, to Anshine, the land of sand and time, and to the Temple of Wind.
I'm not gonna lie, Anshine is a really cool looking
The
place.
land of sand and time? What's it like there?
Oh, I wonder.
Like an oasis in a vast desert beyond the sea, we make southeast of here.
Jesus. 'Tis the land of sand and time. I wonder what it's like there. Oh, I don't know. The echelon. I see where I press the A button switch between sailing and flying. That said, you probably want to stay clear of the oceans in their raw state. Embarking and disembarking. When sailing a port or sandy shore is needed. Sandy shore? Sandy shore. Sounding like Sean Connery then. Sean Connery. Is needed to dock. Is it convenient, but that's life, I'm afraid? Yeah, definitely. Right, party chat. About Anshine. So, and yes, refresh my memory. Amnesia joke. By the way, which way to Anshine? Yes, it's southeast. So won't this course serve, or... Southeast, please. My dear, I'm afraid I've no recollection to go by. I need reliable directions, or... What should I do? Then keeps at southeast and nothing more. I think I see what happened. Think about, she means it's southeast of Caldisla, specifically. Aye, aye. Oh, and yes, just what sort of place is Sunshine? It's covered in a vast desert, and hot, as though it was always midsummer. Oh, I hate that time of year. Wow, that sounds like the complete opposite of where I was born. Huh? Guess there are all sorts of places out there. This your first time leaving Caldisla, Dentist? It is. What about you, idiot? Me? I was a former Sky Knight. I've flown all over the world. What have you seen? Oh, lots of places. Eternia, Caldisla. You're barely better than me. The world is vast, my friends. There are countries of perpetual summer, others of winter, verdant lands rich in water, entire kingdoms built of volcanoes, nations hidden in forests. That sounds amazing. Oh, so I'd imagine. I have no memory, remember? Yeah, that's right. And my batteries... Oh, no. Why... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, why is my controller not working? Anyway, Anshine's gourmand. Or gourmet. Is anyone else hungry? And yes, what sort of food is Anshine known for? Oh, I'm afraid I'm so rarely left the temple, I couldn't say. And when I passed through on my way to Caldisla, it was as a fugitive. Well, just tell us about what you have eaten then. I seem to recall a great deal of Anshine's cuisine being spicy. One bite and I felt as though I was spewing flames. I broke into a full-body sweat. That sounds pretty intense. Leave it to a desert people to develop a taste for searing heat. I'm sure the women are no less fiery. Oh, what about sweets? Any cakes and things? I nearly forgotten. I had the most curious delicacy in the port of the Indian Sea. Yes. It was ice cream that stretched. Huh? Stretchy ice cream? That sounds so weird. I can't wait. Get ready, weird stretchy ice cream. FDS coming for you. Full speed ahead. Temperament, fiery and temperament. Yep. Alright. I forgot them. So, yeah, as you can see in the bottom right, that's where we're headed. Down there. Into the inner... heading to one of the major continents now. Okay, wait. Where is the best place to drop? Wait. Oh, down here. Wait, that's not Anshan. Oh, we're supposed to... Is that where we're supposed to drop? Yep, supposed to drop off here. This port here. I was gonna say, further to the north is another place later on in the game. Chapter 1. Sit and Stay and Tricks for Dogs. Yep, here we go then. We're finally out of the prologue. Now the game begins. Definitely.
We've arrived in Anshine. Still no wind.
Are these desert places normally supposed to be windy?
Yeah.
When they're the site of the wind crystal they are, this stillness shouldn't be possible. The wind carried all manner of blessings to this land in days past. It was the kingdom's lifeblood.
Yep.
I see.
See when we get
All the
there.
more reason to hurry then. Which way to the temple?
From here we need only head... we ought to make for... which way is it? Ignore anything she says. Anya's raises getting lost to an art form.
I'm impressed you made it to Caldisla.
Yeah, no,
Just a
same here.
moment. My journal details much of Ansheim's topography.
Alright.
A clockwork metropolis, nestled in Harina's sandy bosom. Here, time, above all, is sacred. A massive timepiece crowns the kingdom, fueled as all of Ansheim by the ceaseless currents originating from the Temple of Wind to the south.
Quite thorough, isn't it? Sounds as if you've been here before. Perhaps that book of yours is a travel diary?
I do seem possessed of a certain wanderlust. The normal sort as well. Ooh, perhaps I'll find a train of ex-lovers here among the sands.
Never know.
Let's be off. We make south.
Yep. Do you know, I mean, I can't imagine. Oh. Yep, this is the duchy.
Oh,
all present, Lord Marshal. Save the usual two, at least.
No matter. Let's begin.
I trust word has reached you from Kaldisla. The Knights of the Eternian Sky have fallen to the Vestal.
Darth Vader, is that
I
you?
thought the girl's so bloodthirsty as all that.
It appears she surrounded herself with capable guards. What's more, it pains me to say it, but Idia's whereabouts have been lost amid the chaos.
That is no concern of yours. Do not confuse personal matters with your assigned task, Alternus.
Alternus, what a
My
badass name.
apologies, Lord Marshal.
Not only did the Sky Knights fail, they've given the Vestal wings. Why they didn't simply kill the child, I'll never know.
Jesus.
Keenly insightful as ever, Victoria. Yet I fear we've need of the Vestal alive.
Have we, Victor? Ah, no matter then.
Victoria and Victor. I wonder what their story is.
Fled by air, it's a simple matter to track her. She makes for Anshine by necessity.
And to the Temple of Wind. Anshine does face upon the Florsheim Sea.
Of course. Most of the world's seas have gone putrid, but the inner sea remains navigable. That would offer the airship a berth. But what does she aim to do there? Why return to the crystal now? It smells of some sinister plot.
Anshine is the province of the Camer and Profiteur merchantry.
Ooh.
What say you, Lord Marshal?
We haven't the leisure of chasing the Vestal across the globe and back. We need her in custody now. Tell the merchantry to employ any means they must.
Merchantry, eh? Sounds like something that could either be a help or a hindrance, who knows? Okay, Netfriend invites. Netfriend invites, having trouble racking up street prices? Street prices? Really, Deafy? Street passes. Netfriend invites just a thing. With it, you can connect to the internet and find new guests to aid you. How to use FriendNet invites. Just ask your local venturer. He'll help you out once a day while I die. Invite net friends will update data, but we are not going to do that. Otherwise, we will end up crashing the emulator. Anyway, what I was about to say was that I cannot imagine what it'd been like to be an amnesiac. You know, forgetting all your memories and stuff. But, like, taking Ringabel's example for once, like, you gotta admit, it's quite, it'd be quite exciting, I suppose. If anything. Oh, yeah, don't like doing that. Yep, go save. Continue. Alright then, let's go into here then. Is that not the thing you went? Hello? Game. Right. Okay, well, oh, holy crap, I guess we'll meet some of the local enemies. Okay, I did not want to run into this guy just yet. This is Sandworm, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Okay, right, well, shit. Okay, well, let's go abilities, let's go examine. The rest can default until we get into... Yep, Sandstorm. Chance of blind? Yep, chance of blind. Yeah, 600 HP. Weak to water, unfortunately we don't have any water spells just yet. But yeah, sandworms, yeah. And the fact is that we are blinded. Great. Okay, let's go the old Sakarini. We're gonna go breathe with Agnes. We're gonna go blind now. Ring bell, and then I think we'll go for a nice blizzard, I suppose. Breathe it up. Tell you what, let's go with some stomps. One more. And breathe it up. Oh, let's get some stomps as well for Medea. Ooh. Good, she went first. And blizzard. Oh, it's weak to blizzard. Oh! I forgot. Wait, blizzard's classed as water? I those classed as ice? Yeah, we need to get some stronger weapons, definitely. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Anyway, okay, so we have 96 pieces of gold, 40 experience, 5 GP. Okay, what's going on with my controller? Okay, it has actually ran out of battery. Let me just quickly plug it in, will not take a second, I apologise about this. Professional, definitely professional. I know. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so Ringing Bell's gained a level, so he's now on level 12. And, yep, that's it. Nice. Okay, so where do we go then? Oh, we have to go where it actually says here. I'm a donkey. Anyway, southeast. I think we go around here. Yes, we do. Here is Anshine. One of the greatest places in the game in terms of just pure design. It's amazing.
Apprehensive Vestal by any means necessary.
Oh, God.
Seems the Council of Six is growing desperate. Those were their words. I've relayed them to you.
Oh, I remember this
My
guy.
contract states I'm to receive payment for my troubles from you. Then your contract is mistaken. I've heard nothing of the sort. Bah, fine. You'll have your fee. But I am taking the small discount. Only fair as a regular customer, eh? If you must. Still, this Vestal is quite the little monster, no? To have this Sky Knight so undone.
Oh.
If the margin is high enough, I would tackle a behemoth bare-handed. But until I see a profit, I'll not move an inch. Business is business, yes?
I think it's business is business, Yep. Anyway, welcome to Anshine. Look at this place. Anshine, land of sand and time. I mean, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. With a bastard clock in the middle and everything. In fact, we might be able to zoom out a little bit. Can we zoom out? Oh yeah, I think we only zoom out once we go a bit forward. Anshine, land of sand and time. I never expected to find such a clockwork wonder in the middle of a desert. Yeah, it's great. But this heat, I feel gross. The heat was always allied by a steady breeze, but now... The wind has stopped, the air stagnant, and let me tell you something, right? As a guy that hates summer and hot weather, if there is no breeze, oh my god, I feel like fucking choking. Honestly, there is nothing worse. What about the water? Is that contraption drawing up drinking water? I believe so. I recall hearing it was quite costly last I was here. Well, it is an impressive machine. Wait, you mean the water? Indeed. I was surprised to learn water came free in Caldisla. I'd always known it's something to be bought, so you can imagine my delight. More importantly, and yes, what are the women here? They're beautiful, passionate, devoted. Where would you suggest for a day spot? I need a list of good restaurants if you please. Unacceptable. Yeah, look at this place. Oh my god, like seriously, this place is brilliant. Obviously it's... Yeah, you just have to see once we've done like this section of the game when it's all like, you know, thingied up and stuff. Anyway, let's get a good night's sleep. So yeah, so unfortunately from this point forward, the inns won't have its... Actually, no, pardon me, no, there is some inns that have their own little rooms, but for the vast majority of the, inns, it's just like any other shops just going in and that's it. But yeah, look at this. I think I'll make that thumbnail for this episode, I think. This is Sunshine. Paid for his giant clock. I was gonna say giant cock. How'd you get giant? Okay, then. Fuck's sake, man. The cogs of Anshine. Yeah. Just woke up and already that time it is. It's a city. You notice how there's always gears turning someplace close? Sure. The sound is deafening at times. It's a wonder this place is known for its grand clock. The noise is bad, but the vibration is worse. I can't get to sleep without hum. I'm surprised you're so high-strung. Surprised? I'm jealous of your ability to pass out any time, anywhere, dear. Do you need a bit more rest, Tiz? Oh no, I'll be fine. Let's get going. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, for example, like, what is it? Like, places like Las Vegas and New York where they've got, like, city lights on, like, to, like, the early hours of the morning. Yeah, I just got like that personally. Okay, so we got a few places we can check out. So we have the item shop. Still the same places. Yep, that's the water fountain. And we have the weapon and armor shop. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we've got long swords, maces, oaken poles, kukris, and iron knuckles. We've got round shields, iron helms, tricones, feather hats, and iron armor, silk robe, and bronze breastplates. I am going to be doing a little bit of grinding here. Right, so let's see here. So, okay, so let's see. So we've got the longsword, we've got mace, we've got oaken pole, kukri, and iron knuckles. Okay, round shields, iron helms, tricones. Okay, so increases magical attack by 1. I do want to pick up one of those. We've got a feather hat, which is 3 physical defense, and that's iron defense is 4. And we've got the iron armor and stuff. 12 physical defense. Silk robes. Increases magical attack by 2, physical defense by 2. Yep, bronze breastplate. 10 physical defense. That's 12. Just trying to have a look. So we've got gauntlets, which increases physical defense. Iron bangle increases max HP by 50. We've got a star pendant, immune to poison. Silver glasses. Okay, so I'm trying to think what it will need. Okay, let's get... What do I want right now, actually? I want better. Okay, first of all, I want a silk robe. I want 1 for Agnes. I want 1 iron armor. And I want 2... Okay, we'll get a bronze plate for now. Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. In fact, oaken pole. No. Even though the staffs are normally magical, this is actually the first of our physical staffs, which is pretty nice. The iron knuckles, 14, 13. Now, do I want the iron knuckles first, or do I want the oaken pole first? That's a good question. And also with maces as well. Don't know oaken pole, do I want the iron knuckles? Iron knuckles is 14. That's 13, but 25% more damage attack multiple enemies at once. Unfortunately, we haven't got the ability to attack. See, iron knuckles are two-handed. This is one-handed. But we'll get an ability to double it in a second. Let's get an oaken pole for now, and we'll see if we can do without it later on. We'll get some round shields later on, and we'll get some helms later on as well. Okay, so what we want is we're going to get Tiz. We've got Tiz the bronze armor for now. That increased to 48. The iron armor, we'll deal with that later. Ringabell, we're going to give him the iron armor. No, I don't want the oaken pole. We'll give you the spear for now. Yeah, we'll give you the iron armor for now. I want Agnes to have the... yeah, rod will do for now. I want the silk robe for you to increase your magic attack. Very nice, we'll give you the tricorn soon. We're going to give you 2 rods. Yes, that's right. I knew there was something to do with the rods. The rods also give 2 magical attacks, right? But if you give Agnes 2 of them, that'll be a +4 to the magic attack. And then the tricorn for a +1 or +2, and then we got a silk robe for +2, giving her like almost like a +7, +8 magical attack for her black magic spells. That's what I wanted to do. Ringabell, we got the iron armor. Idea, let's see, we could probably just give you the bronze breastplate for now. Actually, I've got a bronze armor, actually, that might be a bit better. Yeah, we'll give you that for now, and it says we can give you the bronze breastplate for now. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, and then up here is the magic shop. So we have Protect, which increases physical defense. Shell raises magical defense. We've got the Aerial spell, which does minor wind damage. We've got Silence, which inflicts silence so enemies can't cast spells. Poison, which does DLT every turn. Sleep, puts them in sleep. Then we have a new kind of magic here with a moon. I don't know what that's about. Slow, target speed. Perpetual restores HP and Quake, minor damage. That's interesting. Don't know what job class that is, but I guess we'll see in the future. Anyway, let's get to our next scene, shall we?
Silence, one and all.
Ah, I wonder who this guy is.
King, Camo the Eighth speaks.
Come on, the eighth.
My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the Grand Mill to a halt. Without nature's form of bounty, our turbines went completely still. They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually.
Oof.
I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total. At this rate, our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline.
I see what's coming.
I find myself without recourse but to revisit my prior fiat regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059.
So an extra 4 hours. Jesus.
What? We're flesh and blood. We need rest. In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value before the wind ceased output of...
Hmm?
Your Majesty, grave news.
What? The Vestal?
Uh-oh.
Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well. My heart bleeds just as yours. But I ask that you join me in remembering the cause of our woes.
There it is.
Crystal orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence. And what has the great Vestal done since the air went still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, Ansheim's first and direst hour of need, the Vestal we loved and trusted is powerless or unwilling to help. Though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The Crystal Orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the Crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward. Onward to
Literally,
still greater
own
glory.
hands. Ah, you crooked swine.
There. Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us.
Yep.
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
So what now? So we're going in a second. Agnes, angst. You seem on edge during that whole speech. You don't have to bottle it all in. I'm no expert, but I'm happy to listen. I cannot deny that the people of Ansheim are dissatisfied with my work as Vestal. I've no intention of making excuses. But you didn't run away either, right? The king asked me directly. He said that terrible things were happening at Caldisla and asked that I investigate. Oh, I see. A little ploy, huh? Yet he paints an entirely different picture. I cannot understand his need to lie. Does he bear me some grudge? Have I done him some slight? No, I think he's just trying to take advantage of the situation. Do you regret listening to him in the first place? No, I do not regret my time in Caldisla. Seeing that chasm firsthand showed me precisely what it is I must do. And you'll meet... I can't do fucking Aries voice. And you'll meet Tiz there too! That's... Aerie, that's hardly... I'm glad you came and saw the chasm too. You showed me a path forward. Blessed is the person who is needed by someone else. What's this? What are we talking about? Nothing, it's nothing. Then why are you hiding it? Come on, don't leave me out. I want to know. Unacceptable. To me and to Tiz, right Tiz? Yes ma'am. Definitely. Right, how long have I got left for the recording? How long left have I got? Actually, I've got a minute left. You know what? I think I'll end it here then. Yeah, not a bad episode. Not a bad episode. Okay, so obviously. Oh, actually, before we do end the episode, I just noticed. Nice, level 1. Okay, antidotes and eye drops. Let's see, Brigandines, Hell Parts. Nothing we're ready for that just yet. We can get the Simeon staff, Smiley badge, River parts. Beastling, cure poison, don't need Beastling, not quite yet. Do you know what? I think we'll get armor level 2 now. Yeah, you see how it's going up in like hours and stuff? Yep. Super. We'll deal with that next time then. Okay, so anyway, my friends, so next time we're going to meet the king. Yeah, this. Ooh. This. Insert bad word here, which I cannot say on YouTube in case I get into trouble, who knows. Nah, that's one thing I'm trying to work on my videos is with my profanity. That's like one of the major things I'm trying to work on, but yeah. So yeah, so basically we're getting into the meat and potatoes of the game now, like properly. And after this, we've got some new events we can take care of, some new side quests and stuff. Now, in terms of equipment, I do plan on buying all the spells here. I do plan on getting some new weapons and stuff. I mean, as of right now, I mean, Idea being a level 1 knight, I'm not going to keep her a knight forever. Once she reaches level 2, I'm going to be bringing her back to a monk. That's why I got the breastplate, because they can't equip heavy armor. So, yeah, we'll just see what is in store for next time. So anyway, my friends, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Links down below, check them out if you wish. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to see you next time. Take care.